It's that time. There's a new blog post, and we are going to be talking about the PvP arena. I have not looked at this at all, so just keep that in mind. I will guarantee I will get things wrong. It is always funny when I see comments of somebody making fun of the way I said something or just missing. This is the point of a ramble. I just say shit, and I'll mess up a lot. So in the comments, if I ever miss anything, just let me know down there. If you're more well informed, you can let my audience know if I messed up. But let's get into it. Breaking news: the Emir, I think, of Al Kharid has been made aware of illicit activity going on in the glorious old battlegrounds formerly known as the Duel Arena. As a result, all fights are now overseen by the guards of Al Kharid. With this increased security, the locals feel safer approaching the area and even watching the action. The tribunes are busier than ever before, with crowds cheering for the fighters below. Word spreads fast, and challengers from all parts of the world have come to Al Kharid to fight in the now reputable venue. People used to shy away from it, knowing that a scrap in the duel arena could lead down a dark path. Okay. Now for the first time in a long time, a victory here may actually be seen as prestigious. Okay. I am very curious. The basics. Last year, we made a number of changes to the duel arena in an effort to reduce the amount of real-world trading and scamming that went on there. These were short-term measures to tide us over until we could deliver a full replacement. Today, we're ready to share that replacement with you. Holy shit. Also, I don't know if you can hear the laundry in the background. It's super loud right now. There's some banging. I have no idea. Hopefully you can't hear it, but I can. It's really loud. Welcome to the PvP arena. The PvP arena, known as Al Kharidians as the Emir's Arena, okay, gives players an opportunity to fight each other in a controlled environment where matches take place on an alternative save game world against players of a similar skill level. Interesting. You'll be able to register your interest in finding a fight and then get on with whatever other activities you want until a match has been prepared. That's okay. Adjacent to the chat channel, clan chat, and group iron side channels, you'll also see the grouping side. Jesus Christ. How many fucking side panels? Grouping side panel, originally created in 2014 to help players group together for minigames. It provides convenient access to a set of official chat channels where players can seek other folks interested in playing the same minigame. It now has an extra PvP arena button, so right there, which opens into a new side panel for the PvP arena. What a twist. Okay. Yeah, this shit's getting crowded. Anyway, clicking the PvP arena button will open the PvP arena's side panel, replacing the grouping side panel. The Find button invites the player to look for a PvP arena group. Okay, so official 1v1 tournaments, official 1v1 duels, and find group by name. Interesting. From here, you're able to register yourself for either a 1v1 tournament or a 1v1 battle where the game decides who you fight against. Alternatively, you can join a manually created 1v1 tournament or organize a 1v1 fight against a friend. More on this later in the blog. Once the match is ready, you'll be notified that it's time to fight. You'll be prompted to swap to the alternative save game world, giving you enough time to get to a safe place where you can hop worlds and participate. Okay. Because fights take place on an alternative save game world, your standard game profile is left behind with all your levels and items. Instead, you'll be given the following stats. You know what's going to be annoying about this? I really, really hope that these other game worlds remember your F keys and shit like that in your settings, because god damn it, tournament worlds are the most AIDS things to log into. You have to change everything before you can actually start playing. Okay, looks like you'll be given the following stats. So 50 attack, strength, range, what? Okay, I'm so confused. You can then specialize into a primary combat style. Each style offers improved stats that suit your preferred choice. The available options are melee, attack goes to 85 and strength 95, range goes to 95, and mage goes to 95. Once you've picked a primary combat style, you'll then need to select a secondary style. This cannot be the same as your primary style. The following options are... Okay, so you just choose what you want to be best at. I wonder if you'll be able to, switch this up if you choose, just have max. We'll see. Oops, my bad. When the fight is complete, you'll be able to return right back to where you left off. If you were successful in defeating your opponent, you'll be rewarded with rank points and reward points. Ooh, okay. Rank points are used to determine your rank. When finding a fight, the PvP arena system will try to match you with another player with a similar rank. Oh my god, is this ELO? Please, please. I hope it's balanced. The more points you have, the higher your rank is. Reward points are used to purchase unique items from PvP Arena Reward Store. More on this below. Okay. Rank and reward points can only be scored by winning a fight generated by the game. There are no rewards for participating in manually organized events. Okay, that makes total sense. If you've ever played any ranked FPSs or anything. Let's look at each of the matchmaking options available and how they differ from one another. 1v1 tournaments. Until now, tournaments have been exclusive to Dead Man finales, so relatively few players ever get to experience them. With the introduction of PvP Arena, we're making tournament-style play available to everyone. Tournaments offer a way for players to participate in a series of 1v1 fights in succession. If you're good enough to make it to the next round, that is. You can let the game form a tournament group for you, selected from the pool of available participants, or have a go at organizing one of your own. To enter a tournament, simply register your interest via the PvP Arena side panel. Once enough players have signed up, the game will proceed to create a 1v1 tournament to successful applicants. Each tournament consists of anywhere from 4 to 64 players, with each round being split until there are 2 participants left. Here's how this might look for a tournament of 16 players. 16 players are divided into 8 1v1s. The 8 winners from the last go to the... Yeah, okay. That's pretty simple. You'll receive rank and reward points based on how you place, so give it your all. Fancy creating your own tournament? Well, you can. Please bear in mind, though, that participants in manually created tournaments will not receive rewards. It's just for fun. Yep. Totally makes sense. Ranked 1v1 duels. Hungry for battle but don't want to commit to a full tournament? You're after ranked 1v1 duels. These are one-off battles where the game will automatically pit you against an opponent of a similar rank. I'm not even going to lie right now. Everything I'm reading sounds really awesome and really balanced and just fair. I'm really excited to see the rewards. So anyway, I'm really looking forward to this. I've always loved LMS, and I've always wanted an ELO system with LMS, but this seems like even better. Just like tournaments, the winner of a 1v1 battle will receive rank and reward points. Unranked 1v1 duels. Yep, again, you can't get any rewards. Yeah, anyway. It's for practice, I guess. Rewards. Your time within the arena won't go to waste. Even if you aren't able to reach the top ranks, there are loads of rewards waiting to be snatched up with the hard-earned reward points. We haven't given the same love and attention to PvP as we have with other updates, and so we'd really like to be able to provide items that can breathe new life into the scene. Jesus Christ. Okay. Accordingly, the rewards are focused on PvP, so they can only be used against other players. Interesting. If any of the non-cosmetic items are equipped, you will simply be unable to attack anything other than players. Okay. The non-cosmetic rewards can only be used in the following PvP-enabled areas: the Wilderness, PvP Worlds, Soul Wars, Castle Wars, and the Fight Pits. Notice that some of these items are untradeable where they'd typically be tradable. This is intentional. The aim here is to reduce the appeal for illegitimate players, but don't worry, we're certain these items will still see plenty of use from genuine PvP players. Okay, ornament kits. For a small number of reward points, you'll be able to purchase the following tradable ornament kits: Dragon Claws ornament kit, Dragon Warhammer ornament kit. So these will be able to be used. Oh yeah, okay, so they're saying the non-cosmetic rewards will only be able. So these are cosmetic. That's very cool. Dragon Warhammer ornament kit. I really hope, first of all, I really hope these ornament kits are not just smeared with mustard. Every single dragon armor and weapon is just smeared with mustard, and that's the ornament kit. I want to see an inverted Dragon Warhammer where it's like a black Dragon Warhammer with red spikes. Anyway, well, that's my own agenda, but I think that would look way better than just smearing yellow all over it. Okay, so Dragon Warhammer, Heavy Ballista ornament kit, Armadillo ornament kit for the Armadillo helmet, chestplate, and chain skirt, Bandos. Okay, so no necks. The cosmetically enhanced versions of the items have identical combat stats, special attacks, and requirements to the originals. Should you be killed in PvP without protecting them, your killer will receive both the base item and the ornament kit. We're limited on how many kits we can offer with this update, so if you have a favorite you'd rather see in this list, be sure to let us know. I think that's I mean, of course I would like necks, but I feel like, sorry, did I just say neck? I meant Torva. I would like to see Torva, of course. I might have said next originally. I'm my bad. But then again, Torva already looks like shit, and whenever they try to propose something different, it always looks like almost worse. So maybe this is fine. New Blighted Sacks. Oh, God. For a small number of reward points, you'll be able to purchase 2 new Blighted Sacks that we'll be able to use in the Wilderness. A Blighted Wave Sack. So any Wave spell and Surge spells. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I guess these are meant to be used in PvP. I was going to say one thing that would be cool is just a Barrage Sack in general that can cast any barrage spell, but then again, I'm already out of the Wilderness. I completed that shit. I don't really care. These sacks are untradeable. The following behavior applies should you die with them in your inventory. Non-PvP death above and below 20 Wilderness. Blighted sacks sent to your gravestone. Blighted sacks sent to your gravestone if they are not protected. Okay. PvP death above and below 20 Wilderness. Any unprotected Blighted sacks are destroyed and converted into an appropriate number of coins. Okay. Imbue scrolls. The only way players can imbue items outside of Nightmare Zone is by playing Soul Wars. Given this is predominantly a PvP activity, it felt fitting to expand on this offering by giving players the chance to purchase imbue scrolls for a low price from the PvP Arena reward shop. Awesome. These would be untradeable and would allow players to imbue the following items. Black mat, yeah, so pretty much everything. I didn't actually know a granite ring could be imbued. Or maybe I did. I don't know. This ring is useless, but interesting. A quick note, all of the rewards from this point on in the blog act the same way. If you die with them in PvP, they transform into broken version and money is dropped. Okay. You can use a Trover parchment on all of them. Okay. Wristbands of the Arena. Do you hate having to complete quests before your account is ready to step foot in the Wilderness? Oh, God, I'm scared. I'm scared to read this part. Into the Wilderness and fight other players? Well, shame on you, because quests are great. But sure, for those of you who are whose space really cannot take the strain, we've got you covered. Wristbands of the Arena are an untradeable alternative to Barrow's Gloves. They have very similar stats, but with slightly higher accuracy. What the fuck? What the fuck? Barrow's Gloves typically require 41 defense to equip. Wristbands of the Arena, however, would require just 30 defense, which we think would bring a little bit more variety into the PvP scene. Note that unlike Barrow's Gloves, the wristbands would only be usable in PvP combat, so you'll still have to get questing if you plan on doing anything normally. Okay. Centurion Cuirass. I'm gonna butcher this. Cuirass, I guess. We've come for quests. Now it's time for non-PvP minigames. Skip the Barbarian Assault with our next item, which is an alternative to the Fighter Torso. Okay. The Centurion Cuirass is a lost artifact unearthed during the restoration of the arena, once donned by only the mightiest warriors, and sadly, Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. It is 7 in the morning, and I've been up all night. The sandy and well-worn armor is now a relic of what once was, a symbol of the arena's past fortune, and a hope that it may once thrive again, or thrive once again, whatever. Okay, so it looks like a torso. The attack, but yeah, it looks like a torso. Except the defense is fucking high. Is that high? Maybe it's not high. No, maybe that's literally a torso. Okay, slightly higher defensive stats than a torso. That's what I thought. 40 defense to equip. Calamity chest and breeches. So are they just literally making... Okay. It's fine. Calamity chest and breeches. The Calamity armor was once shared between 3 infamous followers of an ancient god, Mauma, Psycha, and Korif. The Calamity Coven sought to emulate their deity and take control of their own fate, and they reasoned that wealth was their only means to do so. They believed that each and every person had the right to do whatever they needed to take control of their life, and if they were too weak, then others would take control for them. With these shared beliefs spurring them, they brought about what is known as the Calamity. Okay, if you don't care about this lore, you can skip another 15 seconds. The complete downfall of the once glorious duel arena. Once a bustling hive of healthy competition under their reign of tyranny, it quickly became a dark and corrupt place. Even years after the Calamity Coven retreated into the shadows, the arena is still fighting to shed its iniquitous reputation. Jesus. Okay. Great lore. The Calamity armor set is an untradeable PvP take on the Void armor set. Okay, so it's literally... I should have just skipped to this point. Like Void, you'll need the full set for it to be really effective. And like Void, it pairs with 3 interchangeable helms that are required to activate the set effects. We'll talk more about those in a moment. The armor has low defense, so it's risky in PvP and requires the wearer to be good at predicting their opponent's next move and quickly switching gear to reduce incoming damage. Okay, so it's literally just Void. Yeah. Malma's headgear set. Malma was the corrupt captain of the Emir's Guard. Her job was to oversee fights at the arena, ensure the order was upheld, but in reality, she was taking bribes to look the other way. Some say she even instigated some of the fights to make the arena more popular and recruited prisoners to bolster the fighters' ranks. Malma's headgear is an untradeable helmet that can be used alongside of the Calamity's armor to activate the full set. Okay. So these were like the armor, and then these are the helmets. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to go fully into it. It really just looks like Void. So, anyway, it's just another way to get Void, apparently. Korif's headgear set. So, I'm not going to even read this lore anymore. You guys get it. I'm struggling anyway to read it. But it looks as though this is the range set. This is so weird. There's a headband, a cowl, and a coif. So, I guess the coif's the best. That's what it's looking like, just glancing. Okay, so it just depends on the defense you have. Okay, so this is like just a different Void kind of setup. Psycha's headgear set. Again, it's just the Void stuff. Jesus Christ. And there we go. Other reward ideas. In addition to the juicy loot we've proposed so far, we'd also be open to discussion on 2 other rewards. An amulet that can save you from critical PvP damage with a cooldown between uses, a potion that grants immunity from future binding spells without helping against already existing binds, and a new left-click teleport that can be used up to level 30 wilderness. Okay. We're not entirely sure about the design of those. It just sounds like a lot of these rewards just sound like rewards for people that just hate playing the game and just want a PvP, which honestly is fine. If that's what you want to do and it's only going to be in PvP and it's literally just the same equipment as other shit, I'm totally cool with it. You know, I mean, again, the game's evolving. I've always kind of been a person who's like, you know, whatever. I'm not going to go into my own thing, but it's fine. I'm okay with all this. Amulet of Souls. The Amulet of Souls is a new item created by combining an Amulet of Fury, an Onyx, and an Amulet of Souls scroll. The scroll can be purchased from the PvP reward store. Soul and Death Runes are required to charge the amulet, which stores 10 charges in total. While wearing the charged Amulet of Souls, if you take damage in PvP that would normally kill you, you are granted another life. You'll recover from the lethal damage with 5 HP, curing any poison or venom in the process. What the fuck? This effect has a 15-minute cooldown. What? So you literally just don't die. What the fuck is happening? In PvP deaths, any unused death and soul runes are removed from the amulet and given to the player killer. Interesting. Okay, but you don't die. Like, what? Wouldn't you just literally use this and then if you're about to, like, whatever. I am very confused by this. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Thaw Potion and Flame Rose. Okay. I like the sound of Thaw Potion. Flame Roses are a new stackable herb lore ingredient purchasable from the PvP Arena Reward Shop. Combining a Flame Rose, Dwarfweed, White Lily, and a vial of water will create a Thaw Potion. God damn it, I've dropped all my fucking White Lilies back when there wasn't enough bank space. Fuck me. Thaw Potions can be consumed to grant immunity from binding spells for 10 seconds. You'll have to be careful. That's a really cool thing, by the way. It doesn't remove the current freeze, but it allows you to run a little bit further if you have these. I think that's a really cool take on what I've always thought was cool. Just like a counter to getting frozen over and over. You'll have to be careful when you decide to pop the pot, though. They provide no benefit if you are currently bound. It can only be used every 2 minutes. Interesting. Okay. Creating thaw potions gives a nominal amount of herblore XP. Oh, okay. New left click teleport. Okay, so basically just if you don't want to do Monkey Madness 2, you can just get a different one. Anyway. So it just looks like people that don't want a quest but just want a PvP can just do the PvP arena and get a bunch of similar rewards. Okay, I was expecting like legitimate GP rewards. I mean, I guess these will be sold, but I was expecting an LMS shop-ish. So it has the unique rewards, and it also just has a bunch of GP shit. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised that they're not making this place just completely OP, but it literally is what it's trying to do, and that is it's just a PvP arena. Everything's PvP based. Very interesting. So I'm kind of cool with it. I'm kind of excited as well. I mean, it looks like Iron Man will be able to do it. Never said Iron Man won't be able to. So, I mean, it's kind of cool to... I mean, none of the rewards are really appealing to me, to be completely honest, except for the ornament kits for shit. So, I think, like, when this comes out, I would love to get these ornament kits. You know, Armadale's going to get replaced next week, probably, or at least the idea. I think they're going to come out with a Raids 3 poll blog, Tombs of a Mascot. And then, of course, next... Why do I keep calling it next? Jesus Christ. Torva. I didn't play back then, so Torva is not like a nostalgic name to me anyway. But yeah, Torva. I keep fucking that up. Torva, you know, once you get that, there's no ornament kits. So Bandos and Armadillo will kind of be irrelevant at that point to even have the ornament kits for. Plus, I'm dismantling all my Bandos anyway. But the Dragon Warhammer kit seems cool. Dragon Claw is awesome. Yeah. Anyway, guess that's pretty much it from me. You guys can let me know in the comments what you guys think. I probably fucked some things up. You guys can let me know down there. But yeah, really cool, really exciting. So anyway, let me know, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.